Had John Heyman on talking about the Yankees.
99.9% chance that he said it would happen.
Right. He said basically by 4 o'clock, the Yankees would have Sonny Gray, and by a tad right around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, Sonny Gray was a New York Yankee as they trade James Kaprielian, their 2015 first-round draft choice, Dustin Fowler. Both of those guys have significant injuries that they're coming back from. And Jorge Mateo, who's now at Double-A Trenton, and he's hitting about 300, infield shortstop prospect that the Yankees think very, very highly of, that can absolutely fly on the base paths. But the Yankees have got a controllable starter. 8 games over 500 for his career, just 44-36. Has been injured 3 times. Past 2 years has been great. Last 6 starts, 1.27 ERA, 4-2 record. So you do like that. And the Yankees have improved their starting rotation, Bart.
Absolutely. Now they have depth. Can he stay healthy? That's the key.
That is the key.
You look at him; he's a wiry guy, man. But he gets guys out. He throws and guys get ground outs. Let's see what he can do.
Well, he's he's only 5'10", so he's not a big guy. And the concern you'd have is, can guys go, is he going to be able to hold up, number one? Physically, is he going to be able to hold up, number one? Number two, he goes from a very pitchers-friendly ballpark out in Oakland, not a particularly good team. Did pitch well in the playoffs to a loss for Oakland, but did pitch well in the playoffs a couple years ago, was third in the AL Cy Young Award, but goes from a scenario in which he's playing in front of nobody in Oakland to now with the high expectations.
Bright lights.
Right, the high expectations of pitching in New York City. How does he handle that as an athlete? Because that really comes down to pressure, Bart. You know this better than anybody else. How do you handle when the expectations, when you get paid, when the money comes your way, or you're brought in, as Brian Cashman articulated yesterday when he met with the media, we're hoping to go with the 2 moves that they made, one with Oakland and previously with Chicago, to go from a good team to a great team. And Sonny Gray is now going to have to be a part of that. And the Yankee fan is frothing at the mouth, hoping that he is that guy at the top end of this starting rotation. Can he handle all of that here in New York?
New York's a lot to handle. It's a lot different than Oakland. You talk about just walking around, the knowledge of the fan. That's a lot to handle for you. Everybody's not built for New York, to be able to handle criticism. You got to have thick skin. You got to avoid the television. You got to avoid the papers. And you just got to stay focused on your job. And what's going to happen the first time he doesn't perform or live up to expectations? How is he going to bounce back? That's the key.